Diseases of sugar beet. So now we'll see the list of important diseases in sugar beet. So my name is N.H. Shankar Reddy and I am doing PhD plant pathology in Annamalai University. So these are all the list of important diseases. So Aphanomyces root rot, which is caused by Aphanomyces cochleoides, and Fusarium yellows or root rot, which is caused by Fusarium oxysporum. And then last one is a beet curly top, which is caused by beet curly top virus, which is a group of Gemini virus. So coming to the Aphanomyces root rot, which is caused by Aphanomyces cochleoides. So here we can see clearly, initially what will happen, infected stem become black and thread-like. We can see here at the infection, at the initial stages of infection. So the infected stem look like, black or thread-like, right? So next stage is what will happen, foliage, wilting of foliage can be observed. Then plant will appear look like scorched, because once the foliage get wilted, and later stages it will slowly it starts to convert into papery or scorched like appearance, like, right? So these are all the leaf symptoms. When it comes to tubers, water soaked lesions can be appeared on tubers. We can see here water soaked lesions, and then root distortion also can be observed. In severe stages, what will happen, complete black color appearance, or completely water soaked lesions that can complete like shrinking of tubers can be seen. So at final stage what will happen, it is completely unfit for consumption. So coming to the management aspects, here modify the soil environment, because almost all tubers will go in soil, right? So if you modify the soil environment, plant will be fine, I think. So, and we can also manage disease severity if you modify the soil environment. So we can also recommend some seed treatment fungicide, Tachagarin, that will help to protect the seedlings at the initial stages. Which means it can't give complete protection. So the Tachagarin, which only gives which only lasts its protection for 4 to 6 weeks. So it will not provide a complete a long protection. So if we want a long-term protection, we have to apply some other chemicals to get out of from disease. Initially, mostly this are, damping offs or root rot disease initially will be, we have to protect the cup at initial stages. Once it will get it is strengthened, so we don't need to worry about in further stages. So coming to the next one, Fusarium yellows, otherwise called as root rot, which is caused by Fusarium oxysporum. So coming to the symptoms, initial symptoms, if you see the older leaves of the plant get infected, older leaf initial we can see here. So the most important symptom is yellowing of leaves. So the yellowing of leaves and crinkling of leaves can be observed in later stages. What will happen? This yellowing or wilting of leaves can dry and brittle. So once it like papery like appearance can be seen. So this exhibits the symptoms consist of yellowing, wilting, necrosis, and all those things can be seen. So initially the symptoms cannot be observed on roots. In later stages, if we cut open the stem, we can see the discoloration of vascular bundles that can that is the most one of the prominent symptom of Fusarium infection. So coming to the management aspects, controlling the weeds can can serve the host, like pigment, pigweed, cochia, lamb squats, which also helps to avoid the large population that increase in soil, right? So so far there is no effective fungicides are available for producers to control this disease. So but few of the disease, few of the fungicides can be recommended, like mancozeb. It's a quite common, mancozeb, or these are quite common recommended fungicides. Beet curly top, which is caused by beet curly top virus, which is a group of Gemini virus. If you see the name itself indicate beet curly top, so curling of leaves, rolled, downward bending of leaves, or rolling of leaves, or cupping of leaves can be seen. So roots are stunted and exhibits a proliferations. And if you see here, phloem tissue, we can see here phloem tissue here. If you see the phloem tissue, it appears like dark like rings, right? We can see here dark rings. Dark rings can be seen here, which we use in a cross section. So that is the most prominent symptoms of beet curly top virus. So if you want to control this disease, if you control the vectors, you know very well that all plant viral diseases are transmitted by vectors only. If we control the vectors by using any one of the systemic fungicides, we can automatically control this disease.